body slam fucking Andre the Giant.
WrestleMania 3! WrestleMania! You in there?
At the Silverdome, brother. Hold on. Make way. Make way. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
I'm not doing nothing.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
That's when you were born.
I saw Macho Man. I saw Roddy motherfucker Piper.
I believe it. I believe it.
Where the hell Max go with the phone?
He's fucking having phone shots with groupies.
Well, can we just see your best elbow drop?
Right here, right here.
I have a hernia in my...
Whether it's a Shane O'Mac, whether it's a Ultimate Warrior. Yes, right there.
Let's see your back.
Oh my God. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Film what I'm doing.
There we go.
Jamie Madrox's neck.
Yes, yes.
This is Jamie Madrox's neck.
Oh, yes.
Are you watching?
I'm watching.
Are you watching?
The world is watching. Oh my God, yes.
You want to fucking tell juggalos they ain't shit? You want to fucking tell juggalos they ain't worth a fucking goddamn motherfucking march? But we'll see you at Juggalo Day. Watch madness.
Yeah, watch what
The
happens.
way you played me back in the days, and now you're playing the juggalos.
Well, don't they Juggernaut?
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Watch, goddamn, you're
Let's see.
watching.
No. Let's all listen and watch.
Goddamn match.
Listen and watch. Listen and watch.
Matt, Madness says get out here now.
Well, he's gonna miss it. All right, this is Jamie Madrox's neck.
Yes. Oh! 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding.
Over.
Yes. Oh my God. You can't believe it.
No, now I have to do a newscast.
Okay.
Madness accidentally kills Jamie Madrox. He was sitting there and he was twiddling his hands going, I'm Jamie Madrox. And I used to be on psychopath. But man,
Hey, Matt.
I'm Jamie Madrox. I'm Jamie Madrox. I'm Jamie Madrox. And I'm so cool. I mean, Violet Shea created me. But you know what? I'm better than him. I'm better than the Juggalos. I go on the Warped Tour. I go on the Warped Tour. I'm so cool. I can tell that faggot rap group Axe to not contact Project Born for a track. What the fuck do you think you motherfuckers are? You know what the fuck you're dealing with? You're dealing with Insane Clown Posse. You're dealing with Esham, Real Life Production. You know what the fuck you're dealing with? I will die for
RCP,
that.
RLP.
I will die for the Juggalos. I will die for fucking Juggernauty. Peace, Pot, and Microdots. Ebony can suck the fucking cock. RLP,
RLP, RLP, RLP, RLP, RLP, ICP, RLP, RLP, ICP, RLP, RLP,
Juggernauty, maximum overload.
He's still busy.
I'm in love with the dead, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead. It's a bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. You're a sunset adrift on the waves of an ocean, while I'm a seagull drowning in the depths of the tide. You're a rose standing tall in the garden side, while I'm a funny little bee that needs to die. You're a cool breeze pouring in my face, while I'm an annoying typhoon tearing up the place. I love you, you hate me, how can this be? I guess I'm destined to walk the rest of my life in misery. Love takes time, something I don't got. My love for you blossoms as your skin starts to rot. God blesses you, the devil corrupts me. How can this be if I'm losing my sanity? Let's be as one, I'll be the bullet, you be the gun. Or I can be the rays, you can be the sun. Let's dismember your body in the name of red rum. Piece by piece, put you in a coffin of an empty oil drum. Playing with the dead, sex with the dead. Playing with the dead, sex with the dead. Bedlamites. You know what? I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead. It's a bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead. It's a bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead. It's a bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head. I'm in love with the dead, bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead. I'm in love with the dead, the bloody, bloody dead, but it's boring as fuck to make a dead bitch give you head.
What the fuck is up? What up, though? Real Underground, baby! Episode 15. It is 10:07 Eastern Standard Time in this bitch. The time of times. Sorry, the sound is fine. It was me. It's always you. I'm always awesome. And I'm never fucking lame because I fucking school it right here on Studio 17 every fucking damn day. Every day of the week, I'm right here streaming on Studio 17. Pretty much own the channel. What do we got on the show? We got Saucy Time. We got Real Underground, baby. We got Dead and Butter. We got the Vegan Arcade Show. We got This Sucks. We got UFCD. And there's a whole bunch of other shows that we don't do that happen occasionally. Check them out right here. Studio 17. We're fucking killing it. But for now, we got Madness of Bedlam. I can't fucking make a big intro about it because he's so fucking dope. Y'all know him. What up, Madness?
What up, Not Slim One? What up, everybody in the chat? What up, everybody out there in internet land? What's going down?
Oh, man, we're just out here celebrating all things Madness tonight on Real Underground, baby.
Hell yeah.
So the first song we played for the intro, before we get into the music, yo, what was up with that sick-ass elbow drop?
Yeah, you know, drinking with Bender Boys and all that. It was a big hell ride. And Lord Zero could get me going real quick, and so could George. So I said, what do you want to do? I said, I'll show you what I want to do in wrestling. Fucking break Jamie the Madrox's neck. So I don't know the things we were doing to amuse ourselves, but it was fun.
It's never a dull moment when you're hanging out with the Bender Boys. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was an all-night drink fest.
Well, when was that?
April of
2019.
2019.
It's yeah, it looks like it's around 420. What were you guys doing? Something around the Twisted show or something?
It was actually Big Will's rest in peace, Big Will. It was Big Will's birthday bash, and he had a show in Toledo. And me and Max went and opened up for it. And that's where I met everybody.
Yo, that's fucking fresh, man. That's fucking actually really dope story. And then we opened up with In Love with the Dead 2000. That the 2000 is the remix?
No, it's the original. The second one, I got Prozac on it because that was his favorite track I ever did. He goes, that fucking track is dope, man. And we wanted to put it on Chemical too, but for some reason, I wouldn't did that at a different studio. I was doing a solo album that I never put out. It's got a few other tracks I plan on putting out later, but I sit on a lot of shit, you know, as far as music. And pretty much I just said I wanted to put that on Chemical too, but they said, no, we were afraid they're going to sue, and it was nothing like that. It just, like Prozac said, he said it really shined as far as he said it would have worked perfect with Chemical too. And that was during the time when I was recording it. It's like back in the day, man, you couldn't sit and take your time and record a track or anything. You had to go to you had to go to a studio. B, you had to pay loot. C, you made sure you got it done quick, and you know what I mean. And if you weren't paying, you had to do one takes. Like that one, I wasn't paying at that one because we were under the contract of Ghetto Records, which B Sinister was the vice president of back then. And
The Real Underground Baby just did a show with V Sinister.
yeah, I checked that out. It was pretty fresh. Yeah, me and V, yeah, we go way back. Way back.
That's
And I think the story that Jeremiah was talking about, maybe V did chase some people out because he was like, V's this dude that works out and shit. And he's a pretty big guy, you know what I mean? But he worked at the arcade, Aladdin's Castle. And we were passing out flyers for a show. And V, that's how we hooked up with V. He was like, the mall cops were chasing us. He's like, get in here, get in here, get in here. And he let us through the back entrance, and we got outside through that way inside the mall. It was weird. It was all these tunnels. And bam, we were outside. So we didn't get busted because they didn't want us passing out our flyers for our show. They said we were soliciting, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's hating. You can't. Back in the days, it was a big deal to get your flyers in the spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a different time. You know what I mean? Nobody's probably fucking stuffing flyers anywhere now. It's all just, it's not even cliche. It's just the reality we live in. It's all online. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's pretty funny you bring that up because for Wicked Stock, we did a Wicked Stock here with Tech Nine and back in 2005 with Tech Nine, whole bunch of big acts. And Prozac's like, let's just promote this online. Let's not do flyers this time. And I said, you think it'll survive? I don't think it'll survive. It came around. When it came around in January, it was below zero. And the fire marshal had to turn 600 people away at the door. And this place was big. So, yeah, that's when we knew the internet was taking over. The flyers were obsolete, that they were a thing of the past.
Yeah, that sucks. I remember when you sent me that big fucking file full of, it was a digital fucking zip drip file of a bunch of flyers that you had scanned and stuff from back in the day. There's a lot of dope shit in there.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd make a couple of those things blankets or posters. I mean, they were just flyers, but you're getting the most highest quality ever. I mean, I took those flyers and scanned them at the highest resolution I could. So it's picking up everything. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make some big posters of them. Put them in my hallway. But you were talking about the crow's foot the other day.
Yeah, the Crowfoot in Pontiac.
Yeah, remember we had that little discussion for a second?
I remember talking about the Crowfoot, but what were we saying though?
You were just talking about your situation in there where Will took you downstairs and you didn't know if you should be down there and he was eating everybody's pizza. And...
Right. Okay, yeah, that was during Lights Out.
Yeah, and I have a similar, I felt very uncomfortable when I did this. It was Ballers.
I'm going to show some of the flyers while you talk, okay?
Huh?
I'm going to show some of the flyers that we were just discussing while you tell your story.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah. You know that area that takes you down to the basement, right? The backstage area?
Right, yeah.
Well, I knew Prozac was performing there, and I handed out some 100 samplers I got pressed on CD, and I had tickets to it, and I wanted to go check it out. So I was like, shit, I seen Eddie. He worked for Prozac, and then he came back and got me. He goes, come downstairs. I said, are you serious? I said, you think I should? And he goes, Prozac said, come downstairs. And I had that fear of going to any psychopathic things backstage because of Twisted. And it wasn't that I feared them. It was I knew I was going to be in a fucking confrontation with them, because that's what happened every time me and Jamie would be together, you know what I mean, where I'd see him. It'd be a huge argument. Like, I got a whole nother story, but I've told that story of me at the warehouse. But this story I've never told anybody. But there was no Twisted down there because Twisted had left Psychopathic at this point. And I go down, Eddie takes me, and Prozac is in this room texting. And because if you remember, there's a hallway and then there's rooms on each side. You remember that part of it?
Yeah, you go in the door. It's a little area to stand, and then you can immediately go downstairs, or you can immediately turn right and go into a room at the top of the stairs. I didn't go into it. We went to the bottom of the stairs. We turned left, and then it was like maybe like what I remember, like some hallways that led to some other rooms for artists.
Yep. That's where we're at. And I walk in, Prozac's in there. I brought Stoney with me, and there's these two chicks and this dude that he was sharing the backstage area with, and I didn't know who she was. And then she introduced herself. She said, "Hi, I'm Wendy Payton." I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then Boondocks, this is before Boondocks got with the label, or with MNE. He's running back and forth, and he keeps screaming, "Madness is in the building. Madness is in the building." And I guess Rob walked by and looked in because my back was to the door. And then Billy walked by, and people just kept walking by and looking in. Just looking in, and Wendy Payton goes, "Who the hell are you?" Everybody's in an uproar looking to see who you are. And I go, "I ain't shit. I ain't nobody." She goes, "Bullshit." And then Steve goes, "He's my ex-rap partner." She goes, "Oh, that sort of," and he hasn't been around in a long time. She goes, "Oh, that makes sense." And then I remember, because Stoney's so nuts over female rappers, she's like, "She's fine." And I was all stressed out about what was going on. I'm like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." And that's my story of going down there. And then I went upstairs, and Prozac was slamming with the crowd, and I was right by there, and the fucker knocked me down on the ground. I went outside and smoked cigarettes, bitching. Yeah, that's my story of the Crow fight.
I got a couple of stories for the Crowfoot, but the one, it's not a show about me. Two of my stories are really lame. They essentially involve chugging a pint of Jägermeister and then passing out in a car.
Oh, those are the best stories, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a break on these pictures for a second here and get some fucking music set up. And what do you think we should play? Should we play that new Twisted disc? I got a bunch of songs here. Well,
you probably should play the new Twisted disc, and then play that track I sent you. I Know God Hates Me from KGP, my old rap group. I sent it to you in the messenger.
Yeah, I got them queued up here.
All right.
You want to listen to both of those back to back right now?
We could do that. Give them a little break. I mean, I noticed I noticed with this, would you do this with your format, the music's almost equal as much as the talking.
Well, it's about getting the spins on those it's about getting those spins for the audience. You know what I'm saying? Spooky Tuesday has been fucking trolling me all night. He's starting to fails to realize that we will address the comments section, but it's not like I'm going to fucking interrupt you in the middle of your riveting story about the Crowfoot to say, "Hey, I don't know, whatever. So let's do fat facts."
Do fat facts?
Yeah, let's do a quick fat fact for Bucky, and then we'll go into the Twisted disc.
All right, I gotta pull that out of my ass. Okay.
Remember the other day when you were like, "Oh,
I got one.
Okay.
Every fat guy knows this. If you fucking a fine bitch and she wants to fuck you doggy style, you gotta lift your stomach up and put it on her ass. Fat facts.
Yeah.
Just all alone. There is no game. There is no game. There is no game. There is no game. It was an assessment.
Hey,
show me that what happened though. I'm going. I am going.
First, I'm playing my skate. Nothing on dance, I'm leaving the hedge without a face. I'm lost without a trace. We're backstabbing the Mars with Lotus. Your money has always been the only focus. Hopeless focus. This hectic while you're having sex for 14-year-olds. Taking their innocence, you're taking their soul. There they go, then the bags lay. Sucking and fucking and licking each other. Twisted is gay. How can juggalos look their twisted cats with pride? Screaming it down for life, no show the march, you lie. Hey Blaze, your sisters used to be yum yum. Back in the days, all they wanted to do was fuck with Bedlam. So you say you're gonna get me coming loose like Trump. What you gonna do? Shoot me with the double barrel pump? Ain't it a shame that it had to come to this? Draining the juggalos dry for the money. Ain't we a trip? Murder, 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 murder. You ever heard of that? Something in reverse. Twizzlers in a hearse. Soul of the juggalos. Now you gotta die. Time to kiss your ass goodbye. You know why? Murder, 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 murder. You ever heard of that? Something in reverse. Twizzlers in a hearse. Soul of the juggalos. Now you gotta die. Time to kiss your ass goodbye. You know why? Heavy metal thrash. Twisted gets smashed. Soul of the wicked shit. Just to get some cash. Remember backstage when you set the clowns and shit. All of a sudden now you're sucking all on the dick. What I'm leaping from rap group to group. Who you gonna be down with next? 69 or no more. Chiboski and the Sun Black get shot free. Who's next to join the 70 conspiracy? Hey man, Trotsky is still want my autograph. He's out for life with Juggalo Dynamite. How does it feel to be you? How does it feel to feel the way you do? It feels great. Hang with Juggalos, let it down some brews. So what the fuck? Another smoke break. Thought you were true, you think that a snack cake. Jamie didn't answer phones, rapping about the death of bones. Someone that cried wolf, you'll always be ICP clones. Everything you stood for, wow, what a fucking lie. What a fucking lie, what a fucking lie. Time to send your ass goodbye to the sky. Stuck in the fucking past, yes, in the bag. Body parts on the tag, so the back made smash. The blood makes a splash when I throw them in the trash. Never down with the clown, all they wanted was cash. Scratching down, Jamie, what you gonna do with your bad heart? How does it feel to be you? Germs everywhere, wash your hands until they crack. Mattress don't stab everyone you know in the back. Transform you back into bones in the cemetery. Jacket juggalos with the biggest scams of the century. Twisted hates juggalos, but loves her money. And Paul must be everywhere you juggalettes, honey. Hiding from juggalos, hiding from fans. As soon as the set is done, they're packed up in vans. Murder, 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 murder. You ever heard of that? Something in reverse. Twizzlers in a hearse. Soul of the juggalos. Now you gotta die. Time to kiss your ass goodbye. You know why? Murder, 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 murder. You ever heard of that? Something in reverse. Twizzlers in a hearse. Soul of the juggalos. Now you gotta die. Time to kiss your ass goodbye. You know why? But naked standing in the parking lot at M&E. I'm guaranteed to make the whole building flee. Dustin comes out and shouts. George hides and pouts. Jamie screams at the top of his lungs. A pistol whipping Dustin with one of his guns. Monoxide's in the back holding his stillborn. I'm wearing pickle space with no time no more. In the arms of wooden chairs, I drill their hands. Remember picking up bottles and picking up cans. Staring them in the eyes, laughing at their cries, sighing at their lies. Everyone dies. You bite the hand that feeds. To the Juggalo Nation, you are diseased. Help me out. I can't understand the way you think or what you're talking about. Help me out. I can't understand the way you think or what you're talking about. Help me out. I can't understand the way you think or what you're talking about. Help me out. I can't understand the way you think or what you're talking about. I know God, I know God, I know God hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know, cause I'm always sinning. hold the crucifix, but down system alive. God, slavery, content lies. Right, wrong, good, evil, better by default. Privilege gonna be put into the question. Your deeds gonna have to teach you a lesson. When man is made and kicking strong. Yeah, I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. Gotta hate me. I know, cause I'm always sinning. No, God hates me. Cause I'm gonna bless me and he's still the love in me. I see through my mind this time. I think I'm paralyzed. I think I'm blind and my mind is metamorphosized. I turn to death when I see it's like my last breath. I take a hit off the end to reveal my chest. My mind's crazy and I was full of fog. But I'm gonna need your fucking help, so fuck all of y'all. And when I die, bring you please come to my funeral. And when they open the casket, so call my balls and call me gay. Capital G-O Jesus. You ain't out me unholy from the beast. And giving no slack, new jack, on my bone sack. Feeling like a back, or a nut sack. 66 ways to die, 6 in the plate. White hair, pale face, you gotta hate me. I know God hates me. You gotta hate me. I know God hates me. Really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. You gotta hate me. I know God hates me. He really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. You gotta hate me. I know God hates me. He really fucking hates me. I know God hates me. You gotta hate me. I know, cause I'm always sinning.
Madness of Bedlam. Right here, right now, on Real Underground, baby, with the heat. I mean, the Twisted one, everybody hates it, and it's whatever, but the second one was pretty fresh. Why does everybody hate the Twisted diss track? Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
Well, the second one was recorded way back with my rap group KGP back in '95. That was God Hates Me. And we sampled Kid Rock on there. He's the hook. Going, I know God hates me. And then we put, I know, because I'm always sinning. And I thought it was so fresh, you know, because nobody back then really knew who Kid Rock was, but we did because we were from Michigan. And my other dude, Capital G, he was obsessed with Kid Rock. He had all those diss albums when they were going back and forth. I mean, ICP's first real diss war was Kid Rock. You know, if anybody knows that. They went back and forth back in the early 90s, man. I mean, when ICP said bitch boy, it was basically they were saying you were Kid Rock, you know?
Yeah. Excuse me. I've been looking at the comments while you were talking, and I'll be honest. I kind of drifted out on that portion of speech that you just presented to everybody. Not someone crazy echo. Oh, sorry. The sound is fixed. These are old from the top of the show. Let's see. What else are people saying in the chat? We're going to go to this chat here real quick and get these troll things out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody says that I got big fear if I don't address the trolls. So
Can't have that.
And nobody's even saying anything really in the chat. Everybody's just really mourning Big Will madness. You know, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a hard time. Like I said, I don't know what the music world's gonna do without Big Will hosting. I guess shows are gonna have to stop in Michigan without him. You know, I mean, you can't have a show in Michigan without Big Will going up and announcing you and maybe falling off the stage or something.
Yeah, getting drunk and falling down.
Yeah,
having pants fall off.
I really feel that the people don't even come to see the acts. They just come to see Big Will do that.
Well, yeah, that's a given. Yeah, everybody comes to see Big Will. It's sad that we won't be able to see him anymore, and we do have some videos on the internet of him that exist that we can all enjoy. But
we have memories.
We do have our memories, and with all due respect to Big Will, I just got to reiterate, this is a show about madness, so let's carry on. Carry on with the madness talk. And we got Siznak in the chat, and he says, Is Madness getting bigger, or is that mask shrinking?
The mask is shrinking because of the alcohol and everything that's been poured on it. So, you know, leather shrinks if it's nothing done with it. It's shrinking up. And if you ask Spooky Tuesday, I'm getting smaller because I quit drinking pop with sugar in it.
Yeah, you know, you do that, you lose 10 pounds in a week.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
What up, though? Ask Madness if he would charge us a troll charge for a verse. If I asked you to do, let's hypotheticalize this for a second, okay?
All right.
Let's say I'm producing something and I want you to rap on it. Are you going to tell me that you have to charge me money so that you can rap on my song because my Studio 17 chat trolls you?
That'd almost have to be. I wouldn't even want to charge for that if you're going to use it. I mean,
There you
I
go.
don't know. Maybe get me some. Throw me something for like some cigarettes and some alcohol for the day. That's not. I'm not asking for much. Jesus,
But and then if I said,
other people I'm charging $300 for are going to go, really?
if I was like, listen, Madness, I'm just so broke right now. I can't give you the smokes and the booze. Will you still do the track anyway?
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. I probably could, but wow.
There you go, Siznak. Maybe. The answer is maybe. Maybe he would charge us. He would charge us. He would maybe do the song if we don't pay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, anything's possible. I'm always down here. I mean, don't look for top-notch like me sitting down for a week and going over it and ripping it up and rewriting it, ripping it up and rewriting it. But I'm sure a topic like what you're going with wouldn't be hard to write, The thing is, it's easy to write about real life and shit like that. It's writing about the horror and all the, like I'm writing a movie or something, because that's what most of my music, it's that disc thing was very different for me. Usually I'm just writing stories. Like I want to write a story about, it's like on like a Stephen King level, you know what I mean?
Right. All right, we can move on from that. So I got there's a couple people talking about you in the chat. They're saying some things, and we got some. Actually, I only got like two more songs lined up. So let's do a couple things here. Madness CRM in the 509 in the chat says play some Project Dead Man. Do you think that's a good idea?
That's not me.
Well, then we can't do Project Dead.
That's Prozac and Mikey Clark. What you could do is go find one that we did that is Project Dead Man, which was basically the death of Bedlam. And it's a song by Bedlam called Check the Children, produced by Mikey Clark. He screams on the hook. And it's from an old movie that used to scare the hell out of me. My mom would have you guys ever seen that movie where the babysitter's sitting there and it's like, check the children? I think they even remade it recently. It was fucking scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
I'm unfamiliar right now.
Well, anyways, we did a song in the movies called Check the Children. We did a song about it, and Mikey Clark produced it, and that's how Prozac sort of hooked up and did the PDM thing. We were going to do Bedlam where...
So Mikey Clark is responsible for breaking up Bedlam?
No, Mikey Clark was the last person. Actually getting signed to Strange Music was that and Mikey... Mark Kemp, who owned Long Range Distribution, wouldn't let me go. So I couldn't get involved. I was still under contract. And that's Eminem's old manager, if anybody knows. He screwed a lot of people over. Yeah, fuck you, Mark Kemp.
Fuck Mark Kemp.
Oh, he stole thousands from us. But that's all good.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm scrolling through these earlier comments in the show. We're going to go through a couple more here. But, if you could indulge me one more time, if you don't mind, can we get another fat fact?
Oh, Jesus. You gotta try to pull one out of my ass. Okay, all I got to think about is fucking fat shit. Let me see.
Can you touch your asshole?
Yeah, I can touch my asshole because I quit drinking pop with sugar. And
Well, that's a fat fact right there. If you quit drinking pop with sugar, you can touch your own asshole. Fat facts.
you may stay fat, but you'll at least be able to fucking wipe your own fucking fat fucking ass.
Fat facts.
And also I'm doing this for everybody that likes to hear me say this. And plus, your cock won't hide so much in your fat roll, so you don't get piss all over the fucking place.
Your cock hides out in your fat roll.
Yeah.
That's so fucking hilarious. Hell yeah, play KGP. Play that KGP. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah, but I would think you'd want to hear the track between me, Prozac, and Mikey Clark, which is Check the Children.
Okay.
Just type Bedlam, check, and then the track is Check the Children. He went off on the beat, too. I was like, damn, man, because I was excited for this to happen, and this is all we ever got was this track.
Well, fuck it. Let's jump into it right now.
All right.
Hello?
Check the children.
Hello? Who is this?
Why don't you check the children?
What? Who is this? You're scaring me.
Check the children.
Why are you doing this to me?
Check the children.
If this is Gary, this isn't funny.
Check the children. Why don't you check the fucking children?
I'm hanging up, you crazy motherfucker. Who is this? I'm calling the cops. This isn't funny anymore.
Pacing back and forth in the basement with the line. It's time to end your perfect world and your happy line. I'm waiting till I hear no sounds above. Rusty chainsaw bandits and a pair of leather gloves. I crawl my way up the steps into your targets. Heartless, no soul skin, fucking carcass. Can't move the cats, biting, hissing and scratching my face. Scrapping for some blood, crunching stomach, my pocket face. I know how to show a turn. I really, really wanna see my dicks get hard from the sounds of your beat. Drip, drop. Pull the fucking panties up. Don't blush, I wanna drink soft from a fancy top. Check your children. Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children.
Hello?
Why haven't you checked the children?
I called the cops, you motherfucker. The phone is tapped, and you're in big trouble. Why are you doing this? What do you want from me?
Your blood.
I cut myself when I'm home alone, looking in the mirror, reaching for the corner's telephone. I dial it off. Check the shit.
Who is this?
Check the wicked. Headed down Clover Street with a pistol. Bipolar, obsessive, compulsive, schizo. Since when I've been obsessed with the dead, homicidal thoughts while I was being breastfed. Anyways, back to the premeditation. My hands are shaking as a result of lack of medication. I grab my cell phone and call it good. Hey, it's Prozac, you name who you want to be friends.
You're fucking psycho. That's what my friends told me.
I want you to dress up like my mother and just hold me. The bitch saw me through a window and ran. I'm steady with some multiple shots, but my right hand, fuck it, I missed her. It's not for plan B. It's Prozac, the devil's own. Should've never fucked with me. Off the stairs and I headed to the bathroom, but no one was there. It's time to check the bedrooms. 1, nothing. 2, no one. 3, the door was locked, so I kicked it down. I saw blood on the walls just dripping, and madness was in there.
Just check the children.
Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the children? Check the children. Why don't you check the fucking children?
What the fuck do you want? Stop calling me!
Ma'am, leave the house now. Phone calls are coming from inside on a separate line.
Damn, Madness. Do you feel that? Can you feel that? It's all the love in the chat. Oh, sorry, I muted you again. Please carry on.
I can feel it. I can't see it, but I can feel it.
Oh, you can't see it, but you can feel it. Okay. You want to hear some of these negative comments?
Oh, I love them.
All right. Okay. Well, whatever then. Let's do some of them. Corpse McKinley says, why are we hearing this washed up music like Twisted Cares? You diss them. Madness of Bedlam has been irrelevant for 20 years. Is that true?
More like 15.
When was the other than the Twisted disc that you just put out in December? When was the last time you put out some new music?
Well, we put out a new Bedlam album, which consisted of me and Staples and Ghetto Devil, who used to work with us way back in KGP, back in 2015. I got a really nice write-up from Scotty D on that. I put out a whole bunch of solo albums during this time, like Exhumed, and then I put out this sampler, which was really a solo album, and then I put out this Wicked Stock Madness Presents Eden, which is I only pressed up 50 of those so that a lot of people are willing to give their soul for them, well, collectors anyways. And yeah, I put out a lot of music. I just been low key a little bit. I made a movie that I still need edited. I invited gangbangers to my house and let them rip roar. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of parties, and I can't wait to get that edited. So I got stuff in and then right now I'm working on the Joker EP, the Elephant Man LP, and then there's talks of the Bedlam album. And I talked to Prozac. He said he'd be on a few tracks. And yes, Max will be in it. I talked to Max last night.
What's your favorite cigarette?
Newport Red 100s. Actually, Marlboro Reds, but I fuck with the Newport Reds.
That's cool. I don't know anything about smokes. I just asked that question to you, Madness, because I'm floating through the chat here.
Okay.
But I'm going to catch up and skip a bunch of comments and see what's been up in the last 5 minutes. Check the candy, check the blood sugar. These guys are fucking running tonight. Spooky Tuesday says, let's pretend this is good. Your music's all right, Madness is just old, man. You got to make something new. What is the future of Madness?
The future is I'm going to go this year and I'm going to bust a whole bunch of solo records and do a Bedlam album. And I don't know, man. I was in some bands too and shit. I thought about doing shit like that. I want to do I would love to do a G.G. Allen MOD Mentors tribute band. And I'll go out there wearing a diaper. And if I decide to shit in it, you're going to be in big fucking trouble. I just don't know if I'm too beat up enough to do that. I mean, she's, if you're familiar with G.G. Allen, he went out there and beat the shit out of himself day in and day out on a tour.
I know a little bit about G.G. Allen, but not very much, to be honest.
You should check him out. He's a freak show. And that's where we went with Bedlam back in the days. It's like, let's beat the shit. I mean, there's times we would fight the crowd and we got our asses whipped. But not really whipped, but you know what I mean? They went with it. You know what I'm saying? And, man, some days were crazy. It was just, a lot of people get mad. They go like, why weren't you drunk on stage? I was like, so I could rap. They're like, we didn't come here to watch you rap. We came here to watch you fight. And I mean, it got bad to where Bedlam would be fighting club owners and shit because, they didn't know we were going to bring a live chainsaw into their establishment or blah, blah, things like that. And I guess we should clear. We learned to clear that shit later in life, but I mean, I had guns pulled on me before because I had the chainsaw fucking going.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what? You know, and they're like, can't have a chainsaw running in here. You'll kill someone. I'm like, no,
What, with a carbon monoxide poisoning? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that was another thing. A club owner said I made his mother-in-law have an asthma attack. And I was like, I don't. You know what? What is your mother-in-law doing at a fucking Bedlam show when you know what the fuck it's about? You're happy about us selling it out and putting fucking like 3 G's in your pocket, but you got a problem with the act itself? Toodaloo, motherfucker, we're out of here. And we'd go to another club and they'd offer us more anyways because shit was just blowing up. But the sick thing is when we did shows in Saginaw, it wasn't really Saginaw people because it seemed like Saginaw, they supported us, but nothing like, you know, other states. People from Canada would come, Illinois, Detroit, of course, Flint, Detroit, Ohio like a motherfucker, Kentucky, Tennessee,
Hamtramck.
It's like all these people would come and they would all have hotel rooms. And it was this place called Sleepy's. And I'd tell them, go there. We get a hotel room and we'd party with the Bedlamites all night long. So they'd come, they'd travel. Some motherfuckers would travel like what? 8 hours away, you know, just to come and party. And,
That's dope.
And there's another spot that the Juggalos love in Saginaw. It's called Jamestown Hall. It's because you have a lot of freedom. You can go out whenever you want, smoke cigarettes, do what you got to do, you know, if it's sniffing lines or fucking drinking. You know what I mean? It was real easy access for everybody. So when we started doing shows there, everybody was traveling. We were like, what's the deal with this? Why do you guys like this spot so much? They're like, because we can do whatever we want, and there's no security or nothing. We had our own security to make sure everybody didn't bust the place up, but at the same time, they never really did that, you know, so it was all good. Because our pits could get pretty nasty back in the days.
Madness, when was the last time you got into a fight for real?
8 days after my hernia operation.
When was that?
That was 2014. Oh, I was actually in fights after that. Yeah, I was involved in a couple others. It's like you can't get away from it if you live in Saginaw. But my next door neighbor, he wanted to fuck with me. He liked to fuck with me all the time and piss me off. And he's sort of like Siznak or something. And you know what I'm saying? He's just wanting to bust balls. Them two would be best friends. And I was sitting there, and he was arguing with my homeboy. My homeboy liked to bust balls and shit, too. And then my neighbor's like, well, Kurt D told me to key up your car. And this is 8 days after I had a hernia operation. I just started first night drinking. And I'm like, I didn't fucking say that shit. And he said, you said that shit. And I got really pissed off because he kept saying it. So I used to drink out of a pitcher, and I had half of it was vodka and the other half was orange juice with ice. And I chucked it at him. I threw it at his face. He jumped on me. We wrestled. I was hitting him in the face. He was hitting me. And then I just felt that whole operation ripped, and it burnt like a motherfucker. Like it felt like poison, like a sting or something, but it just burnt. And then my homeboy broke us up, and I'm like, I told my next door neighbor, thanks a lot, motherfucker. You just trashed my fucking goddamn hernia. But that was the last hardcore physical fight. Another time is when my homeboy Stoney punched my other homeboy in the face down here. And I had to get Stoney off of him.
Your boy Stoney. Wasn't he the one that was yelling at Big Will recently?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
He likes to fight. I mean, I've gotten in a lot of fist fights with him. And it's right over here. He sucker punched fucking my homeboy. I said, fuck that. And I grabbed Stoney from behind by the neck, and he's like, no. And then they started busting bottles and trying to cut each other with glass. And then I broke a fucking bottle and said, "You motherfuckers," and I threw a golf club at them and they calmed down. Yeah, I've been in fights. I still get in fights. I shouldn't be, because I'm usually puking up blood after, because of course I'm ripping my fucking stomach lining more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it.
But I'll fight. I still got these. I still got these motherfuckers.
A couple of hams.
Oh, I'll drink some hams.
It looks like you're holding up some hams.
Oh, no, they're just
fucking honey baked hams. Brooklyn Menace is in the chat and he says, "Does Madness bang girls while wearing his mask?"
I don't like to, but they request it. Like, I had this
It
girlfriend.
must be so hard feeling like a piece of meat all the time, eh, Madness?
Actually, it's very uncool. It sucks. I had a chick over the other night, and all she wanted was sex. And you're like, "Oh, poor Madness," but no. Really, I'd like to have a relationship with somebody. I wouldn't just. I'm sick of just being in all these chicks' toy box. They take me out of the toy box, they do what they want with me, and then they throw me back in it. After years and years and years of dealing with that, it gets pretty, lonesome.
Yeah, I think I can understand. I'm not sure. I mean, so many women use and abuse me too. It's not until I got Mima over here to fucking keep them all away.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, you look at she's there with you and shit. You know what that girl went and did? Because I won't screw her. She went to some other motherfucker's house and banged him. Guaranteed.
Starfuckers, eh, Madness?
Oh yeah.
What can you do?
I mean, I have my eyes on a few women that want to holler, but at the same time, you can't trust them. Don't know if they just want something or have an agenda. I don't know what they want. But and plus, a lot of women out here are fucking so much. You got to watch what you stick your dick in. Sometimes you don't. Lately, I don't want to put my dick on the crap table because I just recently found out I have a full, clean, bill of health as far as STDs. I don't have nothing like that, and I want to keep it that way. And a lot of the women my homeboy's been bringing over look like they got that kind of stuff.
You give it to them once, eh?
Huh?
I say you give it to them once, they can't stop coming back.
Well, they usually just come back. They come here in the first place because, like I said, they got an agenda. They're like, okay. Some come here just to see if they can get the Prozac digits. A lot of that goes on. I've been used so many times for that. Like, do you think, like, this chick like, "Hey, let's go on a date. I'll come and hang out at your house." And then the whole time she's like, "Can you call Prozac? Can you call Prozac? Can you call Prozac?" They even do it with, "Can you call Staples?" And I'm like, "Didn't you come here to have a fucking date with me, bitch? The fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I really am into Prozac." I'm like, "Well, you see the door over there. It says Saginaw Street on it. You got to go hit the streets. Bye." I get really mad when I find out it's on some shit like that. Like they're using me to try to get the Prozac or something. And that's happened so many fucking times.
Pick a number, 2 or 3.
3.
Cool. Thanks for doing that.
Why would happen?
Yeah. It sucks when you got to beat them off with a broken fucking camper chair leg. You know what I'm saying? It's just breaking your door down.
They're not breaking my door down, but when they want to come here, they are breaking the door down. I got a couple psycho women. "I'll smash your windows if you don't open the door."
That's violent.
Yeah, women in Saginaw are violent. Big Will will tell you that. The women in Michigan, you almost need your head examined to date one of them. And if there are any women in the fucking chat, yeah, you're from Michigan, you are fucking cuckoo.
Yeah. I wonder how many women from Michigan are watching right now.
You never know.
You don't. Listen, we're hitting up 5 minutes on the hour here. I got 2 tracks lined up here to play, and I want to tell you the titles of them so that I can get your opinion on if we should pick a different one. And what I lined up is I lined up Mosh Pits of Hell featuring KGP.
Yeah,
And also I have Enjoy Life with Esham.
that sounds dope.
All right, so we're going to end the show on those two songs, but we can chat it up for another minute here.
Okay.
And yeah, while we're in the throes of segueing out of the show, I just wanted to take time to thank you kindly and genuinely for coming out and giving me your time and supporting this show. And when I first started it, I didn't think that it was going to really be like I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it weekly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would get enough support, but I've got I haven't been struggling quite yet to get artists on the show. So I got a couple in the pipeline, and
I got a group from Grand Rapids that was real popular. They lost the MC contest to be Sinister Rotten. I can get a hold of them, and they can get a hold of you, and they got a pass too.
That's cool. That's cool. You know, I'll tell you this too then about the show while we're on the subject. I still quite have not yet decided what I'm going to do in February with Real Underground, baby, here on Studio 17. In December, I was modifying the Studio 17 schedule, you know, and I was doing Real Underground, baby, here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an hour so that we could make our way offline and get over to the ICP Patreon and enjoy that on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm not sure if I'm going to go ahead and continue doing a show in February or if I may just put Real Underground, baby, on a 1-month hiatus while we enjoy the Patreon, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet, but whichever decision I make, I know I'll have artists to fill the slots.
Cool.
I already got next week's artist down. I'm talking to 2 or 3 people about another slot, and essentially the 28th of January. And really, Madness, what I'm trying to do with the show is just get like 4 and do a month and then worry about the next 4 after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But again, it's not a show about me here. It's all about you, Madness. And I just, again, want to say thank you for supporting it. Thank you for coming out and doing this for Studio 17.
No problem. No problem at all, man.
And then
thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, we Real Underground, baby, on Studio 17 doesn't discriminate. If you've been on the show once, that doesn't mean you cannot be on the show again. I'm sure we will go back and take a look at other songs that you've released in the past, in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or we'll be listening to newer tracks that I just did because.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying new Bedlam album 2021 for sure.
Yes.
That's the shit, man.
I'm focusing a lot more on my solo stuff, but if it gets into full-blown Bedlam, I will drop the solo stuff as I always do.
Prozac make an appearance on the album.
Yeah, he told me he is. He told me, I said, hey, man. I said, this is it. I want 4 tracks from you. And he laughed. He said, excuse me? I said, I want 4 tracks. I want an intro, too. I
yeah,
said,
it better be about Ghost Show
with
on
you.
Cable TV.
Well, yeah, he's on that. He's doing documentaries and everything right now. Last time I talked to him. It sounds pretty dope. I think he's doing he's moving away from the ghost thing and he's investigating serial killers for Travel Channel. And ones that still haunt people like spirits and shit. I tried calling the other night about Big Will's ghost. And I don't know. But who knows? Like you said, we might have to involve Prozac. Somebody did anyways in the chat that last week.
All right, let's ask one more troll question and then we'll play songs and end the show, okay?
All right.
Madness, who would win in a 100-yard dash? CPN, Big Will, or yourself?
CPN would dominate us.
Yeah, I think he's got the legs for it. Will would start weebling and wobbling.
Me and Big Will would be fucked.
Corpse McKinley said CPN is crippled. He's got a bum knee and a fractured arm.
Not that he lost all. Now that he lost all that weight, he can run now.
Big Will doesn't care. He would run with his pants off. Anyway, that's it for all those silly questions and answers games. We're going to end the show on these two songs. We're going to play them in no particular order. Start with the Isham track first because I got it queued up.
Hell yeah.
And that's it. So if you want to hang out while the songs are playing and then chill backstage at the end of the show here, I'll be there. If you got to go, I understand. And I think just for a third time, Madness, thank you for supporting Studio 17 and doing Real Underground, baby, tonight.
No problem, bro.
All right, let's play these songs. I'm going to remove you, but I'm not going to kick you.
I wrote this in cold like hieroglyphics. You depict these characteristics of mental illness. I murder them with the quickness. Sickness, set to this and watch your ass get dismissed. Afterlife is after death, is after birth, is eternal bliss. So follow me through this game. For fame, insane, plus names. They saying no names, they're playing no games. Prozac the devil, smack the devil. Zone in the zone is so much more than a radar. More hellbound to Beelzebub, the morning ground that I'll clear. Dropping the bombs like United Nations. And it's time to play your hating. In a state of meditation, leave other rappers in devastation. Nearly assassinated, retaliating physically and mentally. Can never handle me, so don't bother me. I plan this shit methodically, yeah, it's like that. So jot it down and rewrite that. And never decide to recite that. And watch out if it's lock jaw when you bite that. So relax and enjoy your life and don't trip and just remain calm. And rap this wicked shit you know is Bedlam and Isham. Enjoy your life, motherfuckers. Yeah, it's real life, motherfuckers. Yeah, Bedlam life, motherfuckers. Bedlam life, enjoy life, Bedlam life, enjoy life, or something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Bedlam life, can you feel the fucking pain? Enjoy life, decomposing in massive rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Bedlam life, 6 feet under is where we lay. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. It's real life. Must I adapt and evolve to this mutating planet? House is day one with a real life product. I'm living in a satellite orbiting the earth. Why do I live when I never had birth? Do you sleep without dreams with living hovering shadows of the dope fiends? We the last of a dying breed, prowlers of the night, the blood trails leading to the end of my miserable life. The jurisdiction, the wicked shit ends in Michigan. I'm never labeled in horrorcore. Thou shall not sin. I live for death, so this world is a parasite. Walking the bloody paths of death, live my real life. Nuclear Armageddon, a mistake that'll be our last. Night always follows, say the future repeats the past. A mad time should have taken long ago. Madness, we all began and we all end in darkness. Enjoy life or something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Bedlam life, can you feel the fucking pain? Enjoy life, decomposing in massive rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Bedlam life, 6 feet under is where we lay. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. It's real life, Bedlam lights.
Red rum. Real life. Real life. Bedlam. Wicked shit. Wicked shit. Wicked shit. I'm screaming red rum. Red rum. Bedlam. Isham drops bombs like the Taliban. Number one assassin, down with madness and Prozac. People don't know how to act when I react to this suicidal shit that I spit. The wickedness, slit your wrists. Welcome to the darkness. Deep is the abyss. It's a crisis. Who you gon' call to? Angels, demons, the Holy Father, the Holy Ghost. Levitate from the west to the east coast. Clock cash the most. Still holding my post. I'm ghost. Isham, the unholy. Bedlam.
Enjoy life or something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Bedlam life, can you feel the fucking pain? Enjoy life, decomposing in acid rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Bedlam life, 6 feet under is where we lay. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. It's real life, Bedlam lights. Enjoy life when something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Bedlam life, can you feel the fucking pain? Enjoy life, decomposing in acid rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Bedlam life, 6 feet under is where we lay. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. Enjoy life for something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Grab the mic till you feel the fucking pain. Enjoy life, think you're pleasant than acid rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Grab the mic, 6 feet under his wearing rain. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. It's real life, grab the mic. Enjoy life before something takes it away. It's real life for the coming of judgment day. Grab the mic, see you feel the fucking pain. Enjoy life, think you're pleasant than acid rain. It's real life, fuck the fucking fame. Grab the mic, 6 feet under his wearing rain. Enjoy life for the coming of judgment day. It's real life, grab the mics. God says down to the bone, think it's no flash. Never heard a heart beating no breath. Hell rides like a devil psychopath with a call like a big crash. Bloody guns, cause gas, better drop the messiah. Running, see the killer, give a drinking pussy vagina. Sucking dick, 666, right upside to denial. Near delicious suffocation till the heavens be foul. Hell born to the glory, you're the prodigy corn. Smelling backside of minds for to marry the whore. Killing beats, time beams, and was to explore. Blood spills when I kill, staining flesh of the core. Side, blood, see you rise. Crush your skull and lies. Watch it, sacrifice. Straight up, blood, dog, cry. Dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. I've been kicked out of heaven, I've been kicked out of hell. So I spread my evil on the earth I dwell. I transform its beauty into an empty shell and throw it inside the mosh pits of hell. I'm in full control, I own 10,000 souls. Beautiful demons dancing in the flames of stripper and pole. Dissection of a soul, don't get it. I want to hear the silent screams of pieces of a spirit. With the howls of hell, I'm hunting you down. Heaven is flat and hell is round. Inside the middle of the mosh pit, Lucifer sings. Your soul burns brightly depending on your wickedest sins. Denounce Satan and your heads get chopped. Demonic gold heads looking blood up like a mob. Where the demons dwell and the angels yell. And endless light of the lights escape from their cell.
Into the hell pit of flames. 666, that's all our fucking names. Ain't no soul safe, every demon nick. Fuck a rocket toe tag in the marsh pit. Cross upside down, fall to the ground. Yeah, bet your soul I'm a clown. Fired up, blood spilling like it's hot lava.
All praise to respect our Holy Father.
Now I'm out to get it. Anybody want to win a collision? No bullshit, no, it ain't no fucking quitting. Blood spitting, death hitting, even if you don't want to be in it. I slap your ass with the mitten. You now witness like a heathen. That's how Jesus when he bleed from a beating.
Still not believing in him.
Final hours, flame showers. This hell hold is ours.
Slam dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place it was born and Lucifer fell. Slam dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place it was born and Lucifer fell. Slam dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place it was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. Slam dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place it was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. Red, rum, red, rum, red, rum, red, rum, red, rum, red, rum, red, rum.
Melt your face off, hell right alongside. Demons looking in from the outside, coincide with the thought of evil that resides inside your mind. Formulate the recipe and guide you to your suicide. This will pop, bodies drop, blood runs non-stop, unholy sacrifice. Blackout, call the cops, chaos, K9, cocaine, chop a line, go up, commit a crime, daytime, drive-bys, laugh at people dying, blast at people crying, half-ass, schizophrenic, outcast, terrifying, rat fast, so ras, outlast, bypass, Bibles, a broken bowl, trapped in body cast, don't wait, short fade, female, contemplates, heart rates, increase, pupils, dilate, Bedlamites, take a stand, command, rebel, rage, engage, we rain, my spits of hell.
Dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's bloody red covered with thorns. Slap dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where sin was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body dancing in the mosh pits of hell. The place where Satan was born and Lucifer fell. They clipped his wings, they gave him horns. He grew a tail, his body's puppy red, never with thorns.